Okay, we're in front of the Perkins Opera House in Monticello. This started out in life as the Perkins Block. This guy who built this in 1890 was a local businessman, and he had all kind of mercantile interests going on here, general store, textile, whatever, etc. And by 30 years later, all that, the need for that had pretty much died out, I guess, with the, I don't know, for whatever reason. I think he probably built a local Walmart nearby or anything like that. But anyway, it died out, and they turned the second floor into an opera house, seating 600 people. And apparently that's what it is right now. It still has downstairs offices and shops or whatever, but I guess the whole thing is more or less taken over by the opera house. But this is just an incredible brick structure. I came from the monument and the courthouse. I stayed for the courthouse, but then I saw this and I thought, wow, this is really 130-year-old building. Brick. I mean, it'll stand for another 130 years easily if left alone. But it's so neat. I don't know if it'll come out on the camera or not, but as you're looking at this, the facade, the outside of this, I shouldn't say facade because it's all real brick, probably 2 or 3 rows thick, at least on the bottom. But anyway, you can see like almost like waves in the brick. It's like as you go up, it kind of waves almost back and forth. Like part of it is further out than other parts of it by an almost imperceptible measure, but it's just really cool. You don't see that many buildings like this in terms of their continued usage. This is not turned into a bar or anything like that. It's been an opera house since the 20s, and it's in 2020 right now, so almost 100 years it's been what it is, and I think that's pretty cool too. It's just amazing. We're gonna walk around the front and get a better view of some of the storefronts, the old storefronts. I mean, this guy would have had. He had different things in there, different, concerns, different operations. Like here, you can see the detail of the window frame, and I bet you money that's original 100-some-odd-year-old wood in there too. Just kept it up, and there's been no reason for it to rot away. It hasn't been left to rot. It's pretty cool. And these buildings here, these windows are old Florida windows, are very big, letting in a lot of light and letting in as much air as possible. Oh, here we go on some of the storefronts too. These are, I imagine this is all original wood, and the windows are stained glass. The windows may not be original, they may have been replaced, but it looks like that stained glass up there is probably original, but I don't know the whole history of that. Very exciting, very exciting. This is actually more exciting than the courthouse. Very cool the way they've done this. And here's this old sign, Monticello Opera House. There's a little National Register sign here, plaque, tells you all about it, erected in 1890. Merchant patron of the theaters, touring theatrical, musical, and community performances were presented until 1928. Oh, so this started out as an opera house then. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. The bottom part was the mercantile, and the second floor was always that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Ancient steps. Very exciting to run up on something like this unexpectedly. Very cool. Just the old style of everything. Very neat. I'm going to go to the courthouse now. And take a look at that.